You've heard the old adage that goes, "It's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change." In the case of our ancient ancestors, this proved true as Homo sapiens ultimately became the only surviving member of the human genus. But what if the story had played out differently? What if Neanderthals, Denisovans, and the other archaic humans still walked among us today? Hi, it's me, and this is my channel. And today we're answering the extraordinary question, what if primitive humans never went extinct? To answer this question, let's take a quick trip back in time. For hundreds of thousands of years before the advent of Homo sapiens, various species of archaic humans thrived across the globe. They were strong, intelligent, and well adapted to their environments, possessing stone tools, crafting weapons, and hunting big game. Yet despite their capabilities, all of them eventually disappeared, leaving only us as the sole survivors. But why? One reason could be that these species failed to adapt to changing conditions. As the climate shifted, so did the availability of resources, requiring new skills and technologies to survive. The Neanderthals, for instance, were perfectly suited for the cold European climate of their time, but struggled when temperatures rose, leading to food shortages and societal collapse. Another reason was our ancestors' superior cognitive abilities. Homo sapiens possessed advanced language skills, enabling complex communication and the transmission of knowledge across generations. We also developed sophisticated problem-solving skills, allowing us to innovate and adapt to new environments more effectively. Yet another factor was our adaptability and curiosity. Humans are highly versatile creatures capable of thriving in diverse environments from icy tundras to steamy jungles. Our innate curiosity also played a role, driving us to explore, experiment, and conquer new territories. But regardless of the reasons for their extinction, the fact remains that if these ancient humans were still around, they wouldn't be too different from us. And so here are 5 ways the world would be very different if they didn't go extinct. No. Multiple human species coexisting. Imagine walking down a bustling city street and seeing a tall, muscular figure with a receding forehead and a prominent brow ridge. Or perhaps you'd encounter a group of people with darker skin, a rounder skull, and slightly protruding jaws. These might seem like scenes from a science fiction movie, but they'd actually be commonplace if primitive humans hadn't gone extinct. Instead of a world populated solely by Homo sapiens, our planet could be home to several intelligent species, each with its own unique culture, language, and technology. Neanderthals, with their robust build and hunting prowess, might have become renowned blacksmiths or master trackers. The more gracile Homo florensis, hailing from the remote island of Flores in Indonesia, could have developed advanced seafaring skills, becoming skilled traders and explorers. Meanwhile, the enigmatic Homo habilis, known for its tool-making abilities, might have flourished as artisans and engineers. Such a diverse human landscape would have enriched our world immeasurably, fostering cultural exchanges, scientific breakthroughs, and artistic masterpieces from multiple perspectives. It would have been a vibrant tapestry of human ingenuity and achievement. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Competition for resources, territorial disputes, and cultural clashes could have erupted into conflicts, plunging our world into chaos and destruction. Just imagine the complexities of international relations. If every human species had its own government, military and economic interests, alliances, treaties, and power struggles might have dominated the global stage, making diplomacy an intricate game of balancing acts. Each species would have fiercely protected its own territory and way of life, potentially leading to a constant state of vigilance and hostility. Instead of uniting under a common human banner, we might have found ourselves mired in an intricate web of mistrust and aggression. Number 2. Cultural and technological diversity. A world where primitive humans coexist with Homo sapiens would have been a melting pot of cultures and technologies. Neanderthals, known for their hunting prowess, might have excelled in crafting weapons and armor, becoming renowned blacksmiths. Meanwhile, Homo erectus, with its mastery over fire, could have specialized in metalwork and ceramics. The artistic expression would have known no bounds, with various human species contributing their unique styles and techniques. Cave paintings depicting fantastical creatures and rituals would have adorned countless cave walls. Sculptures, music, and storytelling would have flourished, reflecting the diverse experiences and beliefs of each society. But it wasn't just material culture that would have diversified. Religious beliefs, social norms, and political systems would have been shaped by the distinct histories and environments of each human species. Some might have revered nature as a higher being, while others emphasized ancestor worship. Social structures could have ranged from small, tight-knit clans to larger, more complex societies with hierarchical leadership. This cultural mosaic would have enriched human civilization, fostering innovation and progress through the exchange of ideas and knowledge. But it could have also ignited conflict as competing beliefs and values clashed, leading to disputes over land, resources, and cultural dominance. The coexistence of multiple human species would have pushed each society to defend its cultural integrity, potentially sparking rivalries and even wars. Number 3. Genetic and evolutionary impact. If primitive humans still roamed the earth, our genetic makeup would tell a very different story. Instead of being the product of a single lineage, Homo sapiens, we'd be part of a complex web of genetic heritage. Over the millennia, archaic humans like Neanderthals and Denisovans interbred with Homo sapiens, leaving their genetic imprint on our DNA today. Most non-African populations carry between 1 to 4% Neanderthal DNA, reflecting our shared ancestry. If these ancient humans hadn't gone extinct, these genetic markers would be even more prevalent, showcasing a rich tapestry of ancestral contributions. This genetic diversity could have significant implications for our understanding of identity, race, and ancestry. It would challenge traditional notions of human categorization, forcing us to reconsider the very definition of what it means to be human. Instead of neat genetic boxers, we'd find a continuous spectrum of traits and characteristics, reflecting our shared evolutionary history. Moreover, studying living Neanderthals or other archaic humans would offer invaluable insights into human evolution and adaptation. By comparing their genetic makeup with that of Homo sapiens, scientists could unlock secrets related to brain development, disease susceptibility, and longevity. It could revolutionize our understanding of what sets us apart as a species, and what we have in common with our ancient relatives. But this genetic mixing could have also sparked social and ethical dilemmas. Questions surrounding equal rights, citizenship, and even human rights would arise as societies grapple with the implications of multiple intelligent species. It would challenge long-held beliefs about race and ethnicity, pushing us to confront deep-rooted prejudices and societal biases. The very concept of family and ancestry would be redefined, blurring the lines between species and forcing us to embrace a more inclusive and nuanced understanding of our shared past. Number 4. Social and ethical challenges. Imagine a world where Neanderthals walk among us, where they share our cities, our resources, and our history. How would we coexist? Would they have the same rights as Homo sapiens? The ethical implications are profound. Neanderthals, with their distinct genetic makeup and evolutionary history, would undoubtedly be considered a separate species. This raises questions about their legal status, human rights, and social standing. Would they be entitled to the same freedoms, protections, and opportunities as modern humans? Or would they face discrimination, exploitation, or even enslavement? Society would be grappling with these ethical quandaries, seeking to define the boundaries and rights of a non-human intelligent species. The integration or segregation of Neanderthals and other archaic humans into our society would be a contentious issue. Advocates for integration would argue for equal rights and opportunities, while segregationists would demand separate facilities, services, and even territories. This polarization could lead to social unrest, violence, and the emergence of extremist groups. The prospect of multiple intelligent human species raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of humanity, intelligence, and consciousness. If Neanderthals and other archaic humans possess self-awareness, emotions, and the capacity for abstract thought, how can we deny them the recognition they deserve? It would challenge our anthropocentric worldview, forcing us to confront the limitations of our own perspective and biases. Number 5. Scientific curiosity. The discovery of living Neanderthals or other archaic humans would send shockwaves through the scientific community, opening up new frontiers in research and exploration. Anthropologists would have a unique opportunity to study these ancient humans in their natural habitat, observing their behavior, culture, and social structures firsthand. This would provide invaluable insight into human evolution, helping us understand the origins of our own species and the factors that set us apart. Neuroscientists would be eager to study the brains of archaic humans, seeking to unravel the mysteries of human consciousness, cognition, and language. By comparing the brain structures and functions of different human species, researchers could gain a deeper understanding of what makes us uniquely human. The medical community would also benefit immensely. Studying diseases, lifespans, and genetic mutations across various human species could lead to breakthroughs in healthcare and longevity. Understanding the genetic differences and adaptations of archaic humans could help develop treatments for ailments that afflict modern humans. However, there would be challenges in conducting ethical research involving multiple human species. Ensuring the rights, safety, and well-being of all participants would be crucial, requiring careful consideration and robust ethical guidelines. Striking a balance between scientific progress and the welfare of these ancient human populations would be a constant concern. Additionally, access to research and the benefits of scientific advancements would likely be unevenly distributed, raising questions about global equity and the potential for exploitation. The disparities in resources and opportunities could exacerbate existing social and economic divisions, highlighting the need for international cooperation and ethical oversight. So there you have it. If primitive humans still inhabited our world, our planet would be a place of multiple intelligent species, each with its unique characteristics and contributions. While coexistence would bring forth numerous challenges and ethical dilemmas, it would also open up exciting possibilities for scientific discovery and personal growth. It is a fascinating thought experiment that reminds us of the complexity and wonder of human evolution, and the potential that lies within our shared history. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time and imagination. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep embracing the extraordinary nature of our existence.